it is time for humanity to upgrade our nervous system. What do I mean by that? We have been surviving in a very primordial way of functioning, in a survival mode for a very long time. Many people probably think that we have come a long way as a civilization. We're so advanced, we're so developed now. Yes, technologically we are. Infrastructurally we are, compared to some hundreds of years ago. But we really haven't changed much. If you think of the film world, you know, when movies first started, and if you think of a scene where somebody is shown to be driving a car, but the car really isn't moving, instead the background scene is being pulled to make it look like the car is moving. So they were just changing the background, they were just pulling the background to make it look like the car is moving. Our current civilization is pretty much like that. We haven't changed much. It's just the background. If we think of the times when we were hunter-gatherers, not so long ago, we went out into the forest, probably every day, to look for food, foraging and hunting for food and other things that we need, maybe firewood. So we hunt in the forest in the wild, and we come back, bring home the food and the things that we need for the day, and we're happy, and we go out and we do the same thing. Fast forward the scene now to modern times. What are we doing? We aren't doing anything different. Every day, most people wake up to go to work, and that's the same as going to the forest hunting for food. Because why do most people work? That at the end of the day, at the end of the month, you get a salary that you can buy food and clothing, and you can pay for your shelter. And that's what most people work for. The basic needs, the survival needs. And so things haven't changed much. It's just like the old movies where the background scene has changed from the forest to a corporate jungle, perhaps, to skyscrapers, perhaps. But we're still running for food. We're still going out every day hunting for food. Let's look at another scene. So going back to the time again, you go into the forest to look for food, but you meet a tiger. The tiger is hungry and probably wants to attack you. What do? You see that in the tiger's eyes and you run. You run for shelter, or you run straight back to where you live for protection, so that you are safe, far away from this tiger. And at that moment, the moment you see the tiger, the body gets into the natural defense mechanism. The body gets into the fight or flight mode. what we commonly call stress. But that's just the body's way of letting us know that, hey, there's danger out there, so you better run or you fight the tiger. But most of us don't want to fight the tiger, so we choose the path of flight. So we run to safety. Fast forward the scene to now, to modern times. The tiger has now morphed to probably sitting in traffic jams daily, worries about bills to pay, mortgages to pay, and so it's just a change of scene. The same fight or flight mode is triggered. So you see what I mean by we haven't changed that much, it's just a background scene. So it's time for us to bring our conscious awareness to this. That it's really time for us to have a true transformation, a true change, not a superficial one. It has been a superficial change, and it's time for us to have this true transformation. It is time for us to upgrade from this primordial way of functioning as a civilization. It is time for us, humanity, to upgrade from this living in the survival mode. It is time to free ourselves from those who control the scenes. It is time to step into our true power as free, thriving beings, not living in fear, not living in stress. It is time to upgrade our nervous system from fear, from stress, to calm and healed, our true superpower. And we can do this. We can do this together. We are in this together. We can do this together. The collective healing, the collective transformation is possible now. But each one of us has to take the responsibility. That's all it's about. Taking the responsibility one day at a time, one step at a time. We can do this. Let's begin.